Mr. Speaker, I yield 2 minutes to the gentleman from Florida, Mr. Donalds.
Gentleman's recognized.
I want to thank the chairman for yielding time. Mr. Speaker, in short, the pandemic is over. It's time for federal employees to go back to the office. You know, I find it interesting in this debate, one of the things that's occurring right now is that the president's budget is due next week. We're in the middle of this calamity around debt ceiling that the president, by the way, has led us to. His budget's due next week, and he's telling everybody he needs another month. I wonder if this is because some of his own budget staff aren't in the office. This is something that should have been done long ago. And if the president was doing his job, being the leader of the executive branch, those employees would have been back. And since Congress is the body responsible for appropriating funds to the executive branch, and the president does not do his job of making sure it's working effectively, then Congress does have a responsibility to make sure that these employees come back and get back to work, like has been happening here in the People's House. A couple of things. It's already been said about the IRS delays. Right now, it's shocking that it takes 2 to 4 months to get assigned an agent. And if you call the IRS, you won't get a call back for 4 weeks. It's also important to understand that right now it takes 30 days for USCIS to respond to a congressional inquiry. There are many backlogs at the VA, some of them almost 2 years, 197,000 backlogs. How is that affecting the men and women who have served our country with honor and with dignity? Mr. Speaker, this is simple stuff. Most of the American people have gone back to work. All we're saying is let's go back to pre-pandemic protocols, which does have telework provisions throughout all of the federal agencies. But it is clear, looking at the backlogs that have occurred through COVID-19 and continue, the extended telework situation in the federal agencies is not working for the American people. My colleagues should be supporting this legislation. This is good legislation. It will help all of the American people and, frankly, help the president probably pass his budget on time. I yield back.